Hello and welcome to my group's presentation about BQL Studio, which is a data analytics tool that we've produced aiming to allow ordinary people to unlock the maximum potential of the data they have available to them. The first thing I'll do is explain to you the problem we face in the world today. We have more data now than we've ever had before, and we have more computational power available to us as well. And computational power is cheaper than it's ever been. The problem comes in that we don't have enough data scientists to turn this data into the insight, action, and change in the world that we want. So what do? We could train more data scientists, but that is a tedious process and it's expensive. We aimed to do data science without data scientists. So what is data science? Data science, simply put, is the process of turning data into insight and into action. The first step, normally, is model generation, coming up with a way to describe the relationships between different variables in your data. Next, you can use that model to explore, to look into your data and to extract the knowledge that will allow you to come up with potential policies, potential changes that you can make in the world. And then you can use your model to test whether you think those policies are actually good ideas and whether they'll actually do what you want them to. Now, the problem that you need data scientists to solve is model generation. It's really hard, and that's a big part of why data scientists get paid the big bucks. Now, making models without data scientists has been done before. A team at MIT developed some software called BaseDB, which automates this process. It's very clever. It uses machine learning to do this. I don't understand anything about it, but the problem with it is that it's very scary. It's hard to use. It's hard to learn. It took us a week to install it correctly. We had to email the head developer. It was a nightmare. And so what we've done is we've produced what I think you'll agree is a beautiful interface comparatively that allows ordinary people to, with just a few presses of buttons and drop-down menus, interface with a very powerful system. It's easy to use. You don't need any prior knowledge of statistics, machine learning, or anything else to use it. And you don't need expensive kit. What you see before you is a web app. It can run on your phone, on a tablet, on a laptop, anything that can run a web browser, making it incredibly accessible to a wide range of people. Now I'm going to walk you through a quick case study of how you might use our product. I want you to imagine that you're a civil servant working in Nairobi, Kenya, and you've built up a huge database of road traffic accidents. But you lack the skills to figure out how you can stop these accidents. You don't know what to do with your data. So throw it at BQL Studio and produce visualizations like this that shows you the correlations between different variables in the data set. So now if you want to, say, reduce the number of injuries, look down the injury column and see for yourself which variables you might want to look at changing. And then you can come up with a policy, and again, with a few drop-down menus, a few buttons, you can run a simulation on the model that will tell you how likely it is that it'll actually work. You can compare policies quick and easy. These take just a couple of seconds to run, and that's incredibly valuable. Just to wrap things up, I'd like to conclude that what we've built is incredibly powerful. It sits on a foundation of strong machine learning and data science knowledge, and it's very, very cool. It's also incredibly usable. Anyone can use it. You don't need a background in statistics. You don't need training. Also, it's flexible. You can run it on any machine and on any data set, which means this has applications in medical research, in scientific research, in commercial areas, everywhere. And finally, it's really useful. It turns your data into change in the real world. Thank you for listening.